ignore the things I said about black people and Arabs in this, because the people of North Carolina, Tennessee, and Georgia actually need fucking help. So
Yes.
just listen to some of this. Yes, it's conspiracy, but I mean, it actually means something. And any help you can send. I mean, local police in certain counties that are really impacted, not here. We're good. Up there. Yeah, look into it. Call them. See how you can help.
Yep. Anyways, okay, go! We're recording now.
What?
Go.
What?
Whoever's doing the intro, go!
No. No. Just because it's me doesn't mean you can't give me the same go John gets. You gotta put some fucking bass in it.
No!
Oh, welcome back, everybody! This show is made up, nothing really matters.
Nailed it.
Always.
All right, now you do it the proper way. So let's see. Let's compare. We're gonna vote on this one, motherfuckers.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back.
Oh, yeah.
to
Hello, everybody.
the podcast. Beautiful. How's everyone doing today?
I hear it. I've heard it just about every week
Yeah.
for fucking 3.5 years or 3 years or
Long
whatever
time.
it was.
Long time.
And I still can't remember the fucking
Me love you long time? What?
What? $5?
What was the second part then? I thought that was the second part.
How's everybody doing today?
Yeah, and then.
And then welcome back to the show where everything's made up and nothing.
Yeah, so what's the original?
That's it.
Wait,
That's it all.
wait, say the first part again.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back
See, I
to
forgot that.
the beer, the pie, and the
Oh!
I didn't even put the
The
name
of the show!
in the title.
I mixed them together.
You said,
okay.
hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show where everything's made up. That's what you said. I think mine was a little better, but
It was definitely better because I forgot all the words.
It's okay.
never been written down, by the way. That just all came off the top of the old noodle here.
Noodle.
Nudes.
Send nudes. We want to see them.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
I don't.
I'll send you nudes.
I don't.
Say
I
those.
said no. I said no.
Have them.
No, I'm leaving. Fuck this.
Can't leave. We just started.
Here's what I want you guys to do.
Okay.
Okay.
Always listen to George.
All right. I want you to look up a bug out bag, and I want you to look up an inch bag, and I want you to create one of those.
Okay.
The best radios I can find are 16 miles. So we're gonna have to travel to a point to communicate. But then we meet up. Yes?
Yes.
That's what the bug out bag's for. The inch bag is for long term. So bug out is for, hey, I need to leave my home and I need to go to this location where I know I'm gonna be okay. An inch bag is, hey, we can't make it to that location, so we need to survive. Okay?
Okay.
And it's gonna cost money, and I know I sound fucking crazy, man. I know I sound crazy. I say, ooh, I'm not a prepper. But,
No, you're not.
but we have to contribute to each other. We have to have a group. Alright? So, work on that for me. 6
Okay.
months. 6 months, have at least one. Because I'm gonna have both, and then a little bag for Amberlynn. And then, if we can get to anyone else, then we'll get there.
Okay.
But I'll find radios. They're not expensive. The 16-mile ones are like a pair is $25. So I'll take care of radios.
Okay.
And again, I sound crazy, but there's not a whole lot of people in this fucking world that I trust around my family. You two are one. Once.
We are one.
We are one.
Never.
So.
One day.
And I am well aware of the boys
Sure.
and the boy.
Wow. Man, he's done way worse.
So 6 months. Just make me a promise.
Okay.
Do we want to add anything to why we're doing this to the...
No.
Okay. Fair enough.
No, just and may never need it.
Let's hope.
Yeah, may never need it, but yeah.
Yeah.
Inch bag and
Bug out.
bug out bag. Okay. Please send those to me so I know what they are. Or at least send me like those
I got
two
you. I'll
terms.
add them to the group.
I mean, you
thing.
got a bug in bag too.
which is what people have been using.
Yeah, staying home, being ready. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I got you, man. I'll do it. I will do it.
Funny enough, on that note, like here within, give myself about the same time for about 6 months. I've also planned on kind of stocking up a little more on some other tools if I can get my hands on them, especially for her, because just in case.
Yeah.
You never know.
Dildo bags.
Yes. Especially looking at the anything hammerless. That way, point blank, in pocket, whatever, it can still conceal, still hidden. You can still use it.
Yeah.
Just reach in your pocket, pull the trigger, done. So, yeah. So, funny enough, you brought that up. Yeah. All right.
That's heavy, man.
Yes, I am.
So are they.
We all are in this room. Yeah, it was a fun day, kind of, until the news broke, I guess, earlier today about the missiles thing. But I follow you wherever you want to take me, brother. So, we want to talk about anything else, or we want to just get right into our topic for today?
That's it. I'm good.
Okay. Well, on a lighter note, welcome back to the show where everything is made up and nothing really matters, except for these three guys right here.
3.
Oh, he doesn't matter?
No, he said these
Black
3.
lives matter.
I didn't think you were including the Italian.
My life matters just as much just because I use big cotton.
Oh, here we go.
Damn baby.
Yeah, that's not a thing anymore. How fast did that go away?
The biggers?
No, the BLM shit.
Oh, yeah. It wasn't
Well,
to begin with, right?
It was big. They made lots of money.
It
And
was.
then the leaders of it fucking
Come on, man.
bought mansions and shit. And everybody's like,
Wait a minute.
I'm still living in fucking Section 8, motherfucker. What are we doing? Does my life matter to you?
No, the money does.
Well, over the past week, we've had
More money, more money.
some interesting weather here in North Carolina.
Wait, before we get into it.
Hey, so that's part of it too. Like,
Yeah,
it ain't
yeah.
got to be that shit over there. Like,
Right.
if some shit like that happens here, I'm gonna make sure y'all are good. Like, fucking looters and shit.
Yeah.
Like, what was it? Greenville, South Carolina, and a lot of places up that really got fucked. Their law enforcement, backlog of hundreds of fucking calls.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, these business owners are staying there.
Yeah.
You should probably not.
I would,
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. That's like the same shit that in Kings Mountain, there because they just got their power back on today.
Wow.
And like, was it Sunday? Yeah, Sunday night they got put on mandatory curfews. So like from Sunday till today, it was like 7 o'clock, you're in your house,
Yeah.
or fuck you.
Yeah.
You sent us out some craziness that was happening just in your neighborhood alone that night. So
Weird
regardless
guy.
what it was, it was
Weird,
still
weird
crazy.
guys walking down the street, neighbors who are normally quiet, fucking fighting. One guy fucking going through his goddamn house like, who's here?
Fucking raid, yeah.
Well, okay, so the one that was James, I've talked about him a lot, but he came from Charlotte, and I was like, maybe they're like hit his house, and he was like, who the fuck's in here? Because he's not in like a fucking high-rise fucking apartment anymore. He's
Right.
in, to him, the country.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
North Carolina.
it's more country than Charlotte, but it's not goddamn. They're my next neighbor's 9 miles down the road.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Cornfields and cow pastures. It's not that. Yeah. But yeah, the weather's it's been shitty, and there's apparently more coming. So hopefully, everybody that we care about will be fine, and everybody else that's affected can get through all that.
So you were talking about getting Travis and shit. you're gonna have to go around. You know that, right?
Yeah,
You're gonna have to go the
Yeah.
long way because they're not letting anybody in fucking through Asheville.
No, I gotta
Yeah.
go with different routes. It's an extra hour of travel, but
Hey, it's worth it.
And that's like, 'cause I know Black Mountain, they just started on it
Can't say
today.
that.
Bigger mountain.
that's worse.
It's better.
It's worse.
I like it.
I know the top of it collapsed on top of 40. So they're clearing it today. Then you have the bridge at the Biltmore State got washed out, so that part of 40's down. Then when you go on the other side of Cherokee and all that, going to the mountain pass, in between the two tunnels and the mountain pass, the right-hand lane, the coming into North Carolina lane, completely washed out. Like gone.
All Lake Lore's gone, pretty much.
Yeah.
Just completely wiped off. And something we wanted to talk about hurricanes today, but I mean, you guys have been here longer than I have. Is this the worst you've seen here?
There's nothing like. Okay, hang on. In your lifetime, you're older than both of us.
Sure.
In your lifetime, when have you seen? Well, I'll say flooding on that scale, but flooding in any scale in the mountains.
In the mountains, yeah.
It wasn't
The water
like
goes
a-
down.
Yeah.
When a storm surge from the ocean.
Right. It's like
Yeah.
water goes down, and yeah, there's gonna be landslide and shit like that. But flooding in the mountains,
Yeah.
like I know I get it. Mountains have valleys and shit,
yeah.
but
Right, yeah.
Nowhere the water to go. It just sits in the valleys. And
like
I've
that-
never seen it.
I mean, that part of Appalachia, it just destroyed it all.
Yeah.
And there's thousands. Well, the news says 1,000, but there's thousands still missing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the sad part. You can't find them, or they're trapped, or you can't get to them, or something like that. And that's really what sucks about the whole thing.
Yeah, because that's the biggest part. Is I know, like, for me, it was because my mom, and my sister both live up there. Because my mom lives right beside West Carolina University. My sister lives about 20 minutes up past that, right before we hit Cherokee, in like a small town called Whittier. And like we did not hear from them until Sunday afternoon, about 5 o'clock.
Wow.
Because the power infrastructure was hit so hard that nothing was working. Cell towers were completely down.
Everything.
So I mean, luckily, which I've got a thing on here, and we'll get into this in a minute because this is another kind of grind my gears moment.
Yeah.
But one of my sister's friends actually goes like hiking and shit a lot, especially like out west in the middle of fucking nowhere, like in the deserts and shit like that. So he actually has a Starlink.
Oh, okay.
So he was able to finally, once they got their driveway clear, my mom had luckily gone over to their house Friday night so everybody could be together. And so they got their driveway clear. He was able to get up to them and take his Starlink up to them. And that's how they were finally able to video call us on Messenger
Yeah.
for a minute, just because he was trying to get to other houses to let other people call.
Sure. Yeah.
Because as many people as he could, he was trying to let people reach out because they still, like, no service, no nothing.
See, you got that side of society, and then you got the motherfuckers that'll kill you for your fucking water bottle.
Yeah.
So I ain't so much worried about the motherfuckers, because
Yeah.
yeah. So
That's when the side of George comes out that we even hadn't even seen.
I don't know if I ever want to, but as long as he's on my side, I guess I'm good.
what you guys saw earlier, which I'm trying not to repeat. I was the same way a week, 10 days before I went to Afghanistan. It's like the human side of me doesn't want to have to do terrible shit, but I ain't trying to die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I ain't trying to let y'all die.
Yeah.
So,
There's a point where survival kicks in.
yeah.
Well, he saved me from a lizard today, so
That he was completely oblivious of. I was like looking at my phone trying to find hurricane shit. And this motherfucker's just walking up, looking down, and a lizard runs across his path. I was like, lizard! And he was like, what? I'm like, what? I was looking.
I just feel so safe in George's arms that I never everything doesn't exist anymore.
I'll take care of all y'all.
And we love you for it, sir. That's It's nice to have someone in our lives that would do that for us.
Hey,
Just know we do it for you too.
223-556-3845. Any of those, if you pick those up, that'd be good for your bug out bag or inch bag too.
45. Okay.
Just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't remember all the stuff I have, but
Yeah.
38, I got you.
yeah, I ain't got a whole lot of or any. Most of my ammo is shotgun, so
Okay. We've got quite a few 45 rounds.
12 gauge.
Yeah.
Just throwing that out there. I just have the ammo. I don't know anything about guns.
Right.
Not a thing, man.
Yeah, we don't have no guns at all.
Definitely don't have a cleaning kit that is lightweight that we can bring. Anyways,
So you guys were here for all of the hurricanes, right? So was it Andrew? Was that a big one here? I'm trying to remember the ones that you got. Hugo.
Hugo was a big one.
So
That was before my time, but
yeah, that was like what year was that? Was that 86?
88 because it was the year my sister was born.
Okay, so I was
You
2.
were 2. What do you remember from Hugo?
What my mom told me. She's like, hey, I was with my mom. I didn't necessarily get raised by her, but she was like, look, we were in my trailer, trees were down everywhere, we made it through the storm, power lines down, all this shit, and I carried you to her sister's house, my Aunt Kathy. So
Yeah.
I don't remember, obviously,
Yeah.
but that's what she told me. I don't know what happened or how far it was or anything.
Right. But that was one of the most expensive, devastating hurricanes that we've seen in this area, right? I think
For North Carolina,
North
yeah.
Carolina. Now,
I mean that's not even close to what just happened.
right,
It didn't impact
that's what I was
us.
gonna say, yeah.
And
We got some rain, a little bit of flooding here.
It was
Yeah,
way
trees were
more-
down, but
Hugo was way more like there was, at least from what I've been told, like what my mom and dad have told me, like it was way more like tornado-esque, a lot more
Lots of
wind than
tornadoes,
anything
yes.
like that.
yeah,
And the coast is what really got fucked up.
yeah.
Like completely wiped some of the coastal cities off the map.
well, and they were calling for lots of tornadoes in this one here.
Yeah.
Until it shifted
Yeah, it shifted.
somehow.
Well, see, what's funny is so you actually had like Sunday, me and my pastor were actually talking about this. It's kind of like not really thinking about it in like biblical signs, but it's kind of one of those deals of like at the same time you kind of can't help but look at it that way. But so you actually had a funnel cloud in Boone when the pre-storm that came in first. There was a funnel cloud in Boone. There's actually a funnel that appeared over Randlow, like Gastonia too. So 2 of the harder hit areas, there was kind of like a little pre-warning, like, hey, this shit is just the beginning. Like, imagine how bad it's getting ready to get.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was.
I'm not even religious, and it's pretty close.
Yeah.
Finger of God, right?
Yeah.
4 fingers.
Oh, I was supposed to fucking.
You didn't do it.
What?
It's in the car. I'll go get it later.
Okay.
What are you fingering?
What?
We'll save it. Save it.
Nah, I'm gonna tell him.
Okay. Tell him.
I was gonna come in with
Yep.
red Sharpie on my hands and be like, look, I got the stigmata. You wanna finger my hand holes?
Oh, God.
Just
This is this one I'm gonna die first, so you guys gotta take care of shit.
Everybody, say it.
No!
That's why you need bags. Don't make me tell me.
Number 2.
Yeah. Barry Jr.
Love it. Love it. We'll call it.
Yeah.
Junior.
How about you?
Don't.
Don't you fucking look at me like
I
that.
won't look ever at you again.
We're in the middle of the fucking woods and I want to be warm. You're going to fucking make me warm.
Oh, God.
As long as you protect me, I'll do anything you want.
I got you, bro. Best I can.
I'll cuddle right up next to you.
Other side.
Or, yeah, whatever you want me to cuddle, I'll cuddle.
Right up under you.
Just
No.
let me say.
No, I'm not. It's going to be Aaron over here. It's going to be Jason over here. John's going to be my blanket. Oh, I'm so warm.
Oh man, what a sandwich that would be. But yeah, so I don't know where to transition from that.
Sorry, I got it.
But we do have a few things to share.
Wait, so before we dive deep into this,
Okay.
any fuck yous today?
Helene?
Yep.
Okay.
And our Am.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Fuck both of them.
Yeah.
Like,
You need to
don't,
say it louder.
like, yeah. Hey, Hurricane Helene, Helen, Helena.
Hello.
Whatever the fuck you want to call yourself, fuck you.
And?
Yeah, Hajis. I mean, Palestine, Lebanon, fucking Iran, Iraq, Afghanistan, the whole there you go, the whole Middle East. Fuck all y'all, fucking raghead bitches. Go get on your knees for Allah, bitch.
Yep.
3 times a day.
So all of y'all listening in the Middle East.
Yeah, fuck you. Bet your uncle's a terrorist. Oh, there is a deep-seated hatred for those
There's-
people.
For a very good reason.
No, I mean just for him specifically.
That's what I'm saying, yeah, for a very good reason.
For a very good reason, yeah.
When I was going to buy my Mustang, while you're typing there,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You could.
That's all type while you're talking.
I had to go. So I went to West Palm Beach, Florida, to buy my first Mustang, and we stopped at a rest area somewhere in northern Florida, right after the state line, and there was this fucking Haji women, just.
Yeah.
And I was like, I gotta get out of here. I'm not liking this. Let's go home. I don't want to do this anymore.
You said it just like that?
No, it's in my brain.
Oh, in your brain.
I was just like, don't blow up, don't blow up, don't blow up, please, don't blow up.
I know that's not a joke, and that's why I had to laugh, because
No, it is, because fuck them motherfuckers. I wish they would have, just not near me.
that's what I'm saying.
Like, I'd blow them all up if I could. I really, after I came back from Afghanistan, I said, you know what we should do? Because it's not very big, right? Like, it fits inside of Texas.
Right.
Right. So if we dropped, like, 8 nukes on Afghanistan and then waited 25 years, we could make that into a water park.
I thought...
Like, for real. Like, hey, y'all want to fuck around here and find out? Look. We just brought water in from the goddamn Red Sea or wherever the fuck's around
Black
there.
Sea world.
We just pumped it in. You know them Roman aquifers, motherfucker. Yeah. We made slides in this bitch.
Jeez.
Remember them Haji motherfuckers? Yeah, they gone. Now it's a fucking American playpen. That was my idea. Would that not be a good idea? We could do that to the whole Middle East.
Technically, it's mostly sand. So after you dropped, it would turn to mostly glass.
Yeah, well, then we could use that. We
Permanent skating rink.
We could melt it back down and make fucking brand new nuclear goddamn windows for America.
Now, see what
Make
you do.
America
You
great.
just insult to injury, just melt it all down, just make little glass crosses out of all it.
Nope. We're gonna make little glass fucking Muhammads just because you can't display his image. Yeah, fuck you.
And then the water park, rage room.
Yeah, with Muhammads in it.
Yeah.
Break Muhammad?
Yes.
Jesus.
Different sizes. You pay more, you get a bigger Muhammad.
The black one?
He might as well be black. They don't take care of their kids either. They raise them to be blown up.
Oh my god.
I guess that's the same. They raise their kids to be blown up. Like, hey, you're gonna be a martyr one day and go get fucking however many goddamn male virgins you want. And then black people are like, hey, we're gonna raise them in cities, and they're, you know, click clack 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 clack. We're gonna be in gangs and we're gonna kill each other because he talked about me for whatever. Fucking at least the Haji's goddamn. At least it's about the religion, which is gay. But black people just kill each other because of, bitch, we 704. You're fucking 250. Die. Fucking black people.
Haji to black people. Okay.
I don't know. You
From Helen to Haji to black people.
I just got
Fuck everybody.
feel my blood pressure going up right now.
Yours
We
get more
did
red
have a
there.
scare this week. Yesterday we thought Georgia died. Like literally.
I was dying. My blood pressure was down.
That's not good.
I know. I didn't take my medicine, and it was just down.
You gotta regulate it.
What was it? It was like fucking.
really low.
It was like 102/66.
Yeah.
That's not good at all.
Like barely conscious. He was
Yeah.
his was beat red and he was just kind of spacey.
I made it. I made it through today.
Ow.
I really thought I was dying. I was
I
like,
asked him if he wanted mouth to mouth. He said maybe later. So he was okay.
when I said later, I meant right now.
Oh, right. No. It's Tuesday. It's not Wednesday.
I want it right here.
No.
He'd be like,
Thank you.
just keep kissing. Just keep kissing. Don't worry. That's nothing there. Just keep kissing. It's my finger, I promise. My pinky finger.
Just a mushroom. Don't worry about it.
I don't like mushrooms.
I do.
They're gross.
Oh. Me and John today
Oh God.
could have had a fucking male threesome
Yeah, we
with the
could've.
dude that picks for him.
What?
So he likes
Do
my
tell.
hair as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
He calls him pretty girl or pretty woman. Yeah, because he
As long
saw
as
him.
I'm pretty.
He saw him one time with his hair down. He's like, he looked at me. John drove by. He looked at me and he looked. And he looked back at me and he was like, I was about to say, who's that new woman?
It's the hair and the hips.
Yeah, and so today,
My hair's
like
so long.
every time he comes around both of us, I don't know if he does it when you're there or
Sometimes.
if it's just when we're both around each other, but he
You're hard to resist, George.
was like, where's the pretty woman at? So I took John's hair down.
He did. He went and took my own hair down.
I was like, there she is. Then we just talked about
We
gay,
started talking about gay stuff.
gay shit, and he was like, he was hanging around.
He
It was
goes,
just,
what are you guys talking about? What are you going to do? And I was like, what are you willing to do? And he just kind of got closer to us.
Oh no.
and okay, so you know me, I
Played this game.
I'm pretty extreme as far as most
Gay
things.
chicken?
No, I'm pretty extreme as most things goes. But when like shit gets real with gay shit, I'm like, okay. I just kind
He
of
just kind of backed up.
Especially when you don't know.
like,
I'll play the bit all day. I don't care.
you really want to fuck us, don't you? I don't want to. You're different, because I know you do. It's different. You're allowed to want to, but
It got a little too real.
like I shut
Really?
down.
That's funny.
There's not often times I don't have much to say, and I had nothing to say.
Other than get out.
I was like, I'm out of here.
Run away.
But
He's gonna show up tomorrow with a contract.
then we carried on, John and I, and made the motherfucker leave.
And then he left.
Really?
Yeah.
What
Don't
made him
give
leave?
up on the bit, god dang it.
What was it? What? Yeah. So,
We're married.
to be fair, the only reason I got back in is because John became my butthole shield.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would take it before me.
Okay.
He's the top. I would obviously
Yeah.
bottom.
Yes,
Or
you
the
would.
switch, depending on what the other guy was into. So
At least keeping your options open.
you know, playing the field.
Wow.
Oh man.
Wait, what were we talking about?
Hurricanes.
It was a fuck you.
Yeah, you fuck you.
Yeah,
You
it was the
fuck-
fucking raghead bitches
and then
Yeah.
you,
that
had-
blow themselves up over fucking Allah.
you probably had something.
Yes, I have a warning.
we're gonna boil now.
Yes.
Go ahead.
So, because I wanted you to get started first, because this ties into all the shit.
Sure.
All right. So, I have a question for the two of you.
Nope.
When it comes to driving, if the power is out and you come to a stoplight, the stoplight is no longer working. What?
4-way.
Thank you.
Yes, 4-way stop.
Yeah.
It
oh, man.
amazed me how many fucking people did not understand that concept.
Bro,
You're right.
you know where Tobacco House is?
Yeah.
We were coming from that way, Gastonia,
Yeah.
and I pull up, stop, everybody, a couple people go, and then I start to go. This truck comes up and about hits me, and I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't do anything, and then I didn't stop. Like, you're gonna hit me.
Oh, yeah.
But I was making that turn left to the house,
Yeah.
and the other one started coming, and everybody's honking at me, and I was like,
Mustang?
no, the Mazda. No, yeah, fuck.
Yeah.
But it's like, what if motherfuckers, nobody was going, so I decided to go. Because y'all don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Technically not my turn, to be fair. It wasn't my turn to go. But everybody, I'm sitting there like, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3. Okay, I'm going.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, now we're going.
Yeah.
Well, fuck you. Hit me.
Yeah. 'Cause that was the thing, because, like, okay,
Whoa.
obviously I have, like,
You got
generations of my family have been truck drivers.
Yeah.
Like, multiple people. So, like, I know that that kind of shit's been ingrained in me. Even before I took fucking driver's aid, even before all that, like, I knew the fucking rules of the road, because that was just fucking something I've known since diapers. And, like, I know even some shit that a lot of people don't even know. It's just kind of like courtesy shit, like the whole headlight and tail light signals. Yeah, for truck drivers.
I
Like,
did that, and George was like, you knew about that?
yeah.
Well, everybody did, but I guess not.
No.
No.
The younger generations, no.
Yeah.
No, they're gonna. So that's another thing. You ride up beside a truck, a big truck,
Yeah.
on the interstate because the sun's shining on you, and you just sit there and use it as shade. They're gonna get pissed off, and they're gonna swerve at you a little bit.
Yeah.
They're gonna give you a couple warning shots. Then they're just gonna start moving over.
Yeah. Yep. That's the thing. I even asked. So I asked Amber because she was with me whenever all this shit happened. Like, and we were.
Why
on
would you
down
do
with
that?
them. Well, no.
Who cares? I'm just kidding.
Anyways, so
Oh yeah, he's right next to me. Hi Amber. Hope all is well.
okay. But so she was actually driving, and so I'd ask her because she was asking me like, what do I do? And I was like, it's a 4-way stop. And she's like, okay. And so I would point back. I was like, did they teach you this in driver's test? She's like, no, that was not a thing. And so I even had her ask her sister, because her sister just got her license. Same thing. That's not taught anymore. It's like, I remember being taught that.
So I was too, and one thing that always confused me, I haven't figured out this part in life, like the situation I was in.
Yeah.
Like, so if you come up to a 4-way all at the same, so the first person's supposed to go first.
Right.
If you come up all at the same time, the person to the right is supposed to go.
Yep.
But if all 4 of you come up at the
Who's the
same
person
time,
on the right?
everybody's the person on the right. That's what fucks me up.
Yeah.
And I think that's what happened up here. Like, we all kind of pulled up at the same time, stopped, and everybody's like, you're to the right, you're to the
Right.
left.
I'm going.
Yeah, I said, fuck it. Like, I ain't sitting here for fucking 20 seconds waiting on somebody to decide to go. I'm just gonna go.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what's always fucked me up. Granted, that is not a common situation.
Right.
Usually you have, like, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna go, and then I'm gonna go, and then you're gonna go.
But it's-
Basically, you're going in a left circle.
Right, but even
Oh
if you-
shit, that man! Oh my god!
Left circle.
Boom! Oh, I just spit.
If you throw the rules out, though, common sense, you would think, would dictate the
Well,
first person there should be the first person to go.
It's not just common sense, though. That's the problem.
Right.
It's common sense. It's also courtesy.
Sure, yeah.
Like, and I think that's what happened up here.
People don't
Everybody
have
was,
any of that.
everybody. Well, I think up here there
did,
was.
yeah.
It was like everybody's like, okay, I don't want to be the dickhead who goes first. And I was like, 1, 2, 3, I'm the dickhead.
I'm surprised it took 3 seconds.
Yeah. Well, you know, there's a lot of traffic.
What if you're on the highway and there's a light on the highway, and then there's like an off ramp with lights that kind of make a 4-way stop. Does the highway
That
stop?
doesn't happen here.
I mean, okay, maybe it's not a highway.
So like,
but-
like you talking about like an exit in Charlotte?
yeah, like, or an exit here even, like an exit in Lincolnton.
Okay, so like coming off 321.
Yeah, come up 321.
So there again, it's supposed to act the same. Even though there's multiple lanes, it's still supposed to turn into
4-way stop.
and just basically each set of lanes acts as one. So like both people, say if you got 2 lanes of traffic going this way, both these people, when it comes to that lane's turn, both can go.
Okay.
And so that's like what I was always taught whenever it comes to that sort of like George situation, where if everybody gets there at the same time, instead of the whole rule to the right, then you go to whatever is the main road. They get the right of way first.
So Main is the main road. So everybody was just blowing through the light, and the people that were at the off ramps,
Yeah,
they were just waiting for a spot to get out.
right, exactly.
So that's what I meant. Like, because I don't think in that
Yeah, at that point you
situation
just
it's a
kind of use
4-way
it
anymore.
more or less. It turns into a stop sign.
Yeah.
For the off ramp. Yeah.
Well, that's good. Good stuff. Yeah,
So
that was one of the things that pissed me off. It takes me about 6 minutes to get to Walmart from my house. It took 45 minutes to get to Walmart from my house on Saturday.
I believe it.
Sunday.
because the road right there at the VFW was completely shut down.
They shut down a whole entire road, and then traffic was insane, and then even getting into the parking lot was rough, and then finding anything there to buy to eat that you didn't have to cook was even harder. So
Yeah.
it was a long trip to the store, but I'm grateful. We're safe, my family's safe, and everything for us is back on. So I know there's still people out there without power, without water, and I hope.
Oh,
we can
speaking
go back to
of-
normal.
So we're donating shit at work. Aaron's making a big ass bag, like
Okay.
fucking little. We got all these little fucking like shampoos and shit.
Sure.
Lots of fucking kids' clothes and our clothes that we don't fucking do.
Yeah.
So it's got to be by Saturday. But if you guys got shit you don't need or don't use anymore, bring it to me. I'll take it up there. And I get it, corporation, fucking.
Nah, but I mean, still, at this point, it's like,
Well, Chaz is taking a lot of that stuff up there Saturday.
Yeah, so just if you got anything, bring it to me, dude, and I'll take it up there and put it in the box.
Okay.
So I sent you guys a couple things, just a couple ideas. They ain't all got to be the same, but
Okay.
and it's gonna cost some money,
Okay.
like, but
Worth it.
yes,
Yeah.
I mean even if nothing happens, peace of mind, like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, because I wasn't.
Don't worry
prepared
about the
for-
MREs and shit.
I wasn't prepared for this one, and like I didn't even have a way to take a shit without being in the dark. Luckily, Colin came home from work with all of his light batteries and his drill batteries and everything that he could for lights, because we had like literally nothing. I wasn't prepared for this.
All right, so what I want you to do is give these ideas to Colin.
Yeah. Not a marketing
Clearly,
technique.
you're not ready.
I'm not a Boy Scout. I'm not
He
anything
can-
like that. Yeah.
You can carry the bag on your back, and he can just carry you.
I like that idea. I like that idea quite a bit.
Italian Yoda.
Yeah. So do you guys want to get into the hurricane stuff now?
I thought we were talking about that already.
Well, I want to
Getting
show
back
that
into
video that you showed me
Which one? Which one did you show him already?
with the shift.
The lady,
Um,
the first one. I think.
so we had
Was it the shift?
the shift, yeah,
That one?
That one?
yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, this motherfucker said. Yeah. Oh yeah,
See
that
it
one.
from here, yeah. Let's see the lady.
Stupid bitch.
So we have some theories.
I'm gonna make fun of you the whole apocalypse.
If anything, I'd be some good eating. I'm just saying.
I call cabs.
I got meat on me, bro. I know what you're calling.
Yeah.
Butthole. He's like, I got to be the top for once.
I mean, not a lot of sausage for anybody.
We can make our own jingles.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'll chop the feet off.
Yeah.
I just want the, like, right above the ankle to the just below the knee.
Just before you take a bite, though, I want you to picture me naked doing this.
I will.
Bee dance.
And I'm gonna be
Bee
like,
dance in a while.
I'm like, oh god damn, I'm so hungry. Look at, god damn, that's a big chicken.
All right, so we had some theory. This was a conspiracy podcast at one point.
Was it?
We don't do that much anymore, but George and his infinite rabbit hole fingering.
What?
Like
I
this.
said what I said.
You're flicking a bean, flicking a bean. Aaron knows.
Okay. Has discovered.
Squirt, squirt, squirt.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry. I didn't.
Manuel Edut. Anyway.
We don't do that anymore.
No. George
You don't do that anymore.
George has discovered this wonderful conspiracy about the storm. If you don't know anything about it, because if you live in like wherever and you don't know what we're talking about, we had a major hurricane kind of go right through what? Western North Carolina?
Yeah.
So,
Which we don't normally see.
the Big Bend of Florida through Georgia.
Yeah.
I just to the right of Atlanta, up through South Carolina. So
They kind of did one of
Yeah.
these things,
Yeah.
like hard left, right?
yeah,
So-
western South Carolina, western North Carolina, eastern Tennessee,
Right.
all
Yeah.
got fucked up.
So this, what you're going to see here in this video is, well, a conspiracy. So based off the path in which the hurricane took. So if you could key that up, we'll take a look together. The infinite beer, the mind, the beautiful loop. I love it.
Yeah. There's so many of us.
So many of us.
But is there a lot of us?
That one of the areas affected by Hurricane Helene is the world's largest lithium deposit, and the DoD just entered into a
So, that being said, they're talking about a little farther. Well, I guess the point, the pin on this map she's got is right here, but a little northwest of here,
70 miles.
there's a bigger area of lithium.
Right.
Bigger. There's a lot of biggers.
A little bigger. Not up there.
But
Not a lot of biggers up there.
right up here, like where we are right now, not just up the road. They're one of these mines. So, like, are we a target next?
Yeah.
Like, they're trying to build it. We have a very small town here, so they're trying to fight it. The people are, and the city government is, or
Supposedly.
town government, or yeah. No, what they've done to Walmart and Food Line, the motherfuckers that own the big businesses in this town, they're buying right now. That's what's happening.
Yeah.
That's why you're seeing all this renovation.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
buying them. Oh, okay. Now we can vote for it. But yeah,
Again?
it's just not this same company. That's what fucks me up. This same company, Piedmont Lithium. Okay.
to an agreement with this company right here to mine lithium for electric cars starting in 2025. Now that area is completely devastated. This is a $90 million agreement between the DoD and this company right here to get Kings Mountain, North Carolina lithium mine up and running by 2030. If that area has been inundated, is in a disaster zone, then the government can come in and do eminent domain, and they can pay you what it was worth 5 years ago rather than what it's worth right
Listen
now.
to this
Imagine that
point.
your home is turned into a watery lot, and the government comes to you and says, hey, I'll pay you what you paid for it. You're going to take it and you're going to go, right? What do you think is going to happen right
Yep.
here now that they want this lithium mine up and running by 2025, 2030 at the latest? Back in 1947, we had the Florida-Georgia hurricane, or Hurricane 9, and it was the first hurricane to be targeted for weather modification. What happened was General Electric, the U.S. Navy, the Army, the Air Force, they poured dry ice into this hurricane using airplanes to see what would happen. Would they slow it down? Well, what happened was it slowed down a little bit, but it turned west really sharp. Let me show you. This is the path that the hurricane took in 1947. Does it look similar to you? Probably not. It's a coincidence, right? Moving on. I'm sure this is just another coincidence, but do you know who owns the most shares?
Fucking BlackRock!
Lithium mine? BlackRock and Vanguard.
Yep.
Yeah. So similar path.
So I have a very well. Wait, go ahead. Go ahead.
Similar path to the hurricane.
I'll
we
flow into it a little
just
better, and I'll just try to do.
had. and for a lot of similar reasons, it's almost too coincidental.
Yeah.
Now, am I shouting conspiracy? No. But, man, there's a lot of coincidences in there.
And funny enough that you was in that video, sorry, but I also found, because whenever I was looking...
After this, since we're on coincidences, I would like to share something that neither of you probably know about this hurricane and a previous hurricane.
Huh. Yeah, so, funny enough, before I even watched your video, I saw this on iFunny and had saved it for tonight after you had made the suggestion of doing the picture and video. And literally, #breaking, Hurricane Helene update, this will blow your mind. Lithium battery deposits sit under the ground of Asheville, North Carolina. Mark my words, if something isn't done to save this land that has been devastated by Hurricane Helene in North Carolina, they will begin mining or building lithium facilities in the devastated areas of North Carolina. Only 70 miles from Asheville is one of the biggest lithium deposits here in Gastonia, in Kings Mountain, and factories we have, and they have been buying up land all over that area.
So, fun fact. Fun fact. Not one of the biggest lithium deposits. North Carolina has the world's biggest lithium deposit.
Yes.
Like, granted, it's not all in one, but holy shit. I mean, and they've been talking about a lot of people. Well, I won't say a lot of people. A lot of people don't know, but there's a lot of quartz up there too that's worth fucking trillions or billions or whatever the fuck it is. I don't know numbers. I'm a redneck. I'll shoot you though.
There's a mining place you can go and do gem mining.
Get the fuck out.
That's close. No, it's close by.
No, get out.
That has amethyst, quartz. What is the name of that place?
But quartz is used.
It's like a Mormon town.
But quartz is used more in like lithium's in batteries and shit.
Right.
Like, you need quartz for like chips.
Right.
Yes. So, funny enough, on this same topic, me and my boss were talking earlier today about like seeing posts from people up in Chimney Rock, people up in Asheville, people up, in Cherokee, all the really heavy hit places.
Ooh, if it's that bad, why do they have internet? Dumb motherfuckers.
So you get Starlinks, and some of these people did come down.
I'm aware.
Yeah.
But we got... Somebody might click on it. We gotta title this video we gotta tune in to what is trending and title this very...
I got you.
But there's dumb motherfuckers who might listen to this video. They're like, man, how you posting if it's so bad?
Yeah. Don't worry, this one's getting hot listed. It's going up this week. But anyway,
I'm down.
And then I'll go back to our backlog. But
ignore the things I said about black people and Arabs. Okay, just move on. You can put this at the beginning. Ignore the things I said about black people and Arabs in this, because the people of North Carolina, Tennessee, and Georgia actually need fucking help. So
yes.
Just listen to some of this. Yes, it's conspiracy, but I mean, it actually means something. And any help you can send. I mean, local police in certain counties that are really impacted. Not here. We're good. Up there. Yeah. Look into it. Call them. See how you can help.
Yep. Anyways.
Well, I fucking nailed that.
You did.
Goddamn advocate over here.
You need to be in this chair.
It means something to me, man. This is my town. This is my home. This is just...
I will pull that and put that at the beginning, and I'm going to leave it in its normal spot, too. That way it's sent twice.
Yeah.
So...
Down.
Where they see the
halfway point. Yeah.
So... But you had all these people...
Wait, you're actually going to edit this?
You got to.
Slightly.
Nah.
I'm doing editing. Now I got to put the fucking audio in now.
Nah,
We can make it working.
What? Come on.
They're working now.
What?
Oh my god.
Oh, they are?
Yes.
Oh, sorry for yelling. Alright, so I've interrupted him 4 times, and you've interrupted him once.
Go.
Are you good?
Go!
Do the thing!
Alright, so you've had all these people.
I'm sorry, go.
But talking about the chaos that was caused after the devastation, and not just like people looting and everything, but more so the fact that infrastructure completely is gone. So you've had to go back to
cities,
like for the stores and stuff. You've had to go back to cash. A lot of people don't have cash. Everybody's so used to doing tap and cards anymore. Nobody has cash. So you've got these stores that were trying to sell what they could, what they still had left, to help people, and to at least have some kind of money so when stuff got reestablished, they could at least reimburse themselves, but they couldn't. And just all the chaos that caused, and all the, like, then you've got these people that, you know, there again, they've gotten so used to being able to just go to the store and get gas, being able to go and get this, that, and the other, being able to order off of Amazon and all this. So, like, people were way less prepared than what they have been in previous years for something like this.
Sure.
So,
And that's what we've talked about is, like, so with this whole lithium thing, I showed it to my boss too, and we were talking about the fact that going forward, if we allow them to push that whole electric car, you know, fucking agenda on us, I mean, you're looking at, I mean, they've already got it to where if you miss fucking payment on a Tesla, they can press a button and you're fucking locked out. You're not getting into that bitch until you make your payment. So how much worse can that get?
so
Wait.
it's bigger than the fucking electric car.
Oh yeah, completely.
The idea of a cashless society that runs on electronics is what they've been pushing us towards for the last 30 years.
Oh yeah. Well, that's the thing. So if they can
that's-
really control,
We're fucked.
yeah, they can control every aspect of your life.
Like, people don't understand, like, they're not using it yet, but they could any time. They could just shut it down. Now you can't buy anything. We're all fucked.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, that's the thing. I don't think people realize that, like, if you pay attention to, say, when you lose your card, like you lose your debit card, or the chip gets scratched, or anything happens to us whatsoever, it takes 2 presses of a button on your phone. You go to your fucking home screen, open your bank app, and then you can literally turn your card on and off right there. If you can do it from your fucking phone.
Yeah, anybody can.
Exactly.
Hey, where did I put my cigarettes? Also, I gotta pee. Y'all keep going.
Okay.
I don't know. What the fuck did I do?
What did you do with them? Did you leave them in the car? Or did you put them in the fridge?
Did I put them in the fridge? Nope.
Okay.
That would have been awesome.
Well, I'm gonna pee, and then I'll figure that out.
Okay. Go pee.
I would like to see what major companies have recently purchased flood insurance in those areas.
Ooh. That would be good to look up.
Because that's not included in most, especially in a place like that where you don't expect any flooding.
Or one of two. Either what companies, because the companies that bought flood insurance would be the ones that would be staying.
Right.
Look for the ones that recently closed within the last year.
Mm-hmm.
Like major companies that pulled out of the area.
Yeah. I'd love to see the comparison.
Because those would be the ones just like doing here as far as buying up locally owned, not corporate stations, but basically turning mom and pop owned operations back into corporations.
Right.
Could be the same thing.
It'd be interesting to see those stats, to see who stuck around and who pulled out.
Yeah. He's not in here, we're fine.
It's weird not getting a comment after saying something like that.
Yeah, no shush either. That's weird. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's almost like you trained
Like this
Pavlov.
sneeze. Yeah.
You're Pavlov to say it's shush and you don't have to. But yeah, I'd be interested to see what those numbers look like, who they were, and not only that, I'd also want to see who the first companies are to buy land in this area.
Yeah.
Like big purchases. I'm not talking like the little mom and pops. I'm talking like, hey, I'm going to buy all of this now. This whole, what used to be a city is now ours to do whatever we want with.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Like if it's Tesla or if it's some big corporation like that just comes in and swoops and takes all the land.
Yeah.
Or who pulled out.
I have no idea.
They're in your hand.
No, these are hundreds,
Oh.
which I hate. You're my car emergency.
Emergency pack.
Emergency pack in the car.
Did you finish the pack?
I don't know. I
No,
had
because the box would be here.
Yeah.
Check your sack.
Did I smoke one in here?
I don't think so. I don't
I
think
don't
you lit
think
up
you
yet.
No, you came in a little teary-eyed, and then that was.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't. You're gonna know.
No.
I don't think you were.
Hey, you cut that out.
Alright.
You cut that out too.
Why don't you cry about it?
I'm about to beat your ass. Yeah, see, I gotta get you soon. I gotta get.
Why don't you like the hundreds?
They don't taste weird. I mean,
They don't taste
You're
weird.
used to them tasting weird. John Tammer.
Juice.
I don't think I've tasted that one. I think I remember that. Look,
Eddie Hughes.
like, I forgot my lighter in the car earlier, and Joyce gave me a pack of matches
Aw.
because she's trying to stop smoking.
Yes, that's not working very
But
well.
yeah, she came and asked me for a cigarette today. I'm like, Joyce, I love you, so I'm gonna tell you no.
It's very nice of you.
Yeah, but then I gave her one.
Yeah.
After she said, well, I really appreciate it, I do. And I was like, okay, well, dude.
You're nice lady. Did not last long.
No. That's a tough battle to fight, the smoking and non-smoking thing. I get it.
What were we talking about?
Pulling out.
So we've come up with
Please.
shush. We've come up with a theory.
You got it in. You're good now. You feel better?
I gotta say shush.
That's my first one. I fucked that up.
I thought you had a lighter though.
I did.
Yeah, have a light
I
in your
did.
hand.
These
Look
taste better.
So the cigarettes taste weird, but the matches taste better.
Only on the first hit.
Ah.
Get that match taste. It
I
tastes
like the
good.
match smell.
It tastes like that too.
Interesting. Anywho,
I was wondering.
That was my nickname in high school, Match. Wanna try?
sure.
No.
Oh!
Oh, I about fucking stiff armed. What are we doing?
I was wondering who, right before this happened in our area, what companies either bought flood insurance or, as Jason said, pulled out of this area right before this hurricane hit.
Yeah, it's crazy because, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know that info, but like the people in the fucking mountains,
Why would you need it, right?
guarantee they just lost everything. Like the land's up for grabs now, so they're gonna buy all of that. Like Chimney Rock and all that. Yeah, that's
It's gone.
not gonna happen. Like I grew up going there, and
Yeah.
The falls right there and everything.
yeah,
they're
that's
gone.
not. That's
Been there a few times. Walked the whole
highest
thing.
bidder now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was the other question was, well, who do you think's going to swoop in and buy all this
BlackRock.
stuff? Okay.
Or Vanguard.
She said that. I was like,
No.
why wouldn't Tesla?
Dude, wait, dude, we'll do an episode on BlackRock and Vanguard because clearly you've not dug enough into crazy shit. Like,
Not that kind of thing.
like if you go into a store, a grocery store, and shit you buy,
nothing
just,
crazy.
you just buy shit. The shit you buy every day or every other day or once a week or once a month, most. And it's not, they don't own the whole company, but most of the companies that make all of these products, even store brands, BlackRock and Vanguard own a majority share in. Not to mention they are the largest owners of like residential property in America.
Well, we need to do an episode on BlackRock, and then hopefully we'll get shut
So
down.
just so you know, I will.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'll be safe because I'll have my inch bag.
So we'll get into this later, obviously down the episode. But right now,
14-inch bag.
wow!
That was my nickname in high school.
I just have a 14-inch bag, like your nut sack, not just
Hey,
big, but
don't
the nut
judge.
sack.
jumbo medallion onions down here, okay?
Just so you guys know, I know what I fucking said.
So anyways, so just to put this out there, so right now, BlackRock owns shares in 4,883 different companies. They have control in that many different companies.
Never mind realty.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's just product.
That's just
The shit you buy every day.
manufacturing.
Yeah, manufacturing. Damn.
So, there's your homework, John.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll do a whole damn episode on
I
that.
say because it's just
BlackRock Vanguard.
Okay.
yeah, like their shareholding sheet looks like fucking just Nasdaq in period.
Yeah, I guess.
Like you're looking at all of fucking.
Are they saying this too?
No, not this yet. No. We're saving
Yeah.
this.
Come
We're
on.
saving this.
Okay, fine.
This is for the BlackRock episode.
Gotcha. Okay.
Can't say that.
The bigger rock.
Oh man.
Yeah, hey, it's probably safer if we say bigger rock.
Probably.
This is throwing that out there.
Did you have any more videos to share? I think you said 2, didn't you?
Yes, I sent you. Yeah, so I thought you were going to get into HAARP at some point.
HAARP?
Yeah?
No.
What? What do you do with your life? I thought
You know
were,
what he does with his
I
life.
thought you were a conspiracy podcaster.
Excuse me. You know what he does now with his life.
I do the same things I did before.
Barry number 2.
B2.
This has got a number 2 beside it. That's a good vitamin.
Very junior.
Gives you energy. Oh!
That was your name. Anyways,
So, hey, while you're doing that, so,
HAARP.
no,
No HAARP.
no, well, and it's kind of an older version of how they described it, because this one deals with lasers and shit, but there's sound frequency. There's so much. Like the one, damn, I don't think I sent that one, but the one we were looking at with the dry, oh yes, yeah, it was that one, dry ice,
Yeah.
and it curved.
So is there evidence of
Oh yeah,
dry ice being able
I don't
to
know about that.
slow down a storm?
Just I don't know about dry ice.
Because that was the intention,
But-
to slow it down, right?
What you're gonna see is pretty compelling on, and you figure and I should have looked up when this fucking video was because it was on the news. Looks like Jason's gonna do it for us.
Yeah.
So we got 42 minutes.
Yep.
But hey, audience, I encourage you, friends, relatives, whatever it is, within, a 20-mile radius, link up, make a plan. Just people you trust, because you might trust someone, but then they're gonna kill you.
Yeah. Your neighbors. possibly.
Yes, definitely
Who,
my neighbors.
say hi to every morning, but and then in that time of need will take your life to steal your water bottles.
You gotta find motherfuckers you're like, well, if he needs insulin or water or food, I'm gonna fucking kill for him.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to seek out my neighbors or anybody like that, but if we run up on something and we need something desperately is the key word. We gotta fucking stack up on that door and fucking roll in.
Are we thinking Walking Dead-ish? But without all the zombies?
Yeah, because zombies aren't as dangerous as fucking people.
That's right. That's right.
Because tactics.
People are unpredictable.
People are unpredictable and people can think, unfortunately.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dumb ones that are
Some in
very,
this room.
that are very good at fucking coming up with plans to take out clear rooms in a house. Just
Babies in the microwave type shit.
yep. And if that don't work, toss them out the fucking window.
Bringing it back!
Aaron looked at me earlier and was like, "So, are we taking the cats and dogs?" I was like, "Well, maybe Astro, but." What are you gonna do with the cat? You gonna carry it around in this little case and try to feed it, and it runs out, it's gone. Now it's telling everybody where we're at. Like,
It's good meat.
Yeah, but how far you're gonna have food for a while? You're gonna have to feed it. Like the dog, he's a big one.
Yeah.
And I've not seen him be protective yet.
I'm
But
sure
like,
it could be if he needed
yeah,
to.
well, like if somebody walks up the road and he's outside on his fucking little chain or whatever it is, like the little metal thing, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, little runner thing.
Runner.
Yeah.
But he just stops and ears up, fucking just
Just watching.
and
Yeah.
he watches him.
Yeah.
Like
He's
know.
got that instinct for sure.
He might be like, hey, there's a friend, come pet me.
Yeah.
But if you come at me crazy, he's probably gonna not be okay.
Pull back a nub.
Yeah.
No! Shoosh.
Didn't we talk about nubbins one time?
We did.
Is that when you sent your naked pictures?
I don't think so.
Moving on. What'd you find?
Alright, so the interview this is 11 years ago. It was April of 2014.
Alright, so knowing the infinite amount of fucking money the government has, if this were the case then,
Imagine
what do
it
they
is
have
now.
now?
Yeah.
Let's watch this little video. See what hidden Tucacho, what's his name? You'll see him. You know him. You know this guy. Not her.
And now we're learning that scientists and researchers are looking at how to change the weather on purpose. That's right. Lasers now could one day manipulate rain and lightning. CBS This Morning contributor Michio Kaku is a physics professor at
Michio
City
Kaku.
College of New York. Professor,
Bukaki.
nice to see you. Extraordinary seeing
Shout out to
Al
me.
Gore and Bill Clinton there together in Charlie, wasn't it?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, they did not get into this discussion, though. But it is fascinating. I mean, lasers, really? To change the weather?
That's right. Well, as Mark Twain once famously said, everyone complains about the weather, but no one ever does anything about it. Well, instead of doing a rain dance, we physicists are firing trillion-watt lasers into the sky to actually precipitate rain clouds and actually bring down lightning bolts. This is potentially a game changer.
But this is experimental.
It's experimental. However, in the laboratory so far, it works. When you have water vapor and you have dust particles or ice crystals, you can precipitate rain. It condenses around the seeds. These seeds can also be created by laser beams. By firing trillion-watt lasers, you rip apart the electrons, creating what are called ions. And these ions act like seeds, like dust particles, bringing down rain and even lightning. Very good.
Well, this fascinates me in part because, too, I remember
So this is
reading the stories
mainstream
that China
media
had used this during the
explaining
Olympics,
how
that the
they
USSR
control the
had used
weather.
this after Chernobyl to create rain clouds. I mean, did those really work then? We have some of these capabilities now?
Inconclusive. Even in the 60s, the CIA used this to bring down monsoons during the Vietnam War.
So during Chernobyl. When was Chernobyl? 80s?
86, wasn't it? I believe.
Sure.
You were alive.
So we're talking about
There.
they're finally releasing a little bit of information on mainstream media right here 14 years ago. 14? 10,
10
11,
years ago.
11.
10, 11, 14.
2014 is 10 years ago.
Yeah, 2014.
Close enough to 11 at this point. You use.
I think that's 10, bud. I'm sorry.
It's like
You know,
10 and a half.
You know, that's
We're rounding up.
whatever you gotta tell her, bro.
100.
That's 4 and a half.
It's 127 months.
Sure.
Is it? Is that real life? That is probably right.
Is it?
Jesus Christ. That's 10 years and 7 months. You got boogers. You got it.
125. You're off by 2.
I just threw a number out there. I was
What?
close.
You were.
So
Creepy.
we're finally talking about it on the news, but they were using it when Chernobyl happened.
And they said in the Vietnam War for monsoons. And this is 10 years and 5 months later. What have they figured out in the last
So how
We'll
long-
see, but that's the thing. So,
So we're talking 60 years now
Yeah,
since they started
trying.
trying.
Wow.
Can't go back to the moon, but goddamn, we can create some hurricanes.
And 3 in a row, apparently, because we're getting 2 more after this one.
well, see.
Possibly.
We'll finish the video, then I got something to go into off of that. Yeah, use.
To wash out the Viet Cong. Governments have been
Was alleged.
Yeah.
Place to start.
Fuck the Charlie.
Yeah.
realize that for decades now, these governments have been alleged to have experimented with weather control, but nothing conclusive. This time we're bringing in the laws of physics rather than simply waving our hands and uttering mumbo jumbo. We're actually using trillion-watt lasers now. And in the laboratory, sure enough, they precipitate rain out of water vapor. Sure enough, you can actually bring down electricity down the beam.
So what does it mean for drought areas that need to have rain for crops? And if they don't have them, there's the consequences of famine.
Well,
So this is how they always try to sell shit like this.
Oh, yeah.
It's for the good.
It's for the benefit, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, look, drought. People will starve. Oh yeah, we totally won't use that as a weapon of war.
Yeah. Well, see that's my conspiracy theory behind that is they tell you the good benefits, and then the government tells you, oh, we're only going to use it for the good benefits. So therefore, the masses are stupid enough to believe, oh, well, if they're not using it for the good benefits already, that means they can't really do it yet.
So,
Right.
but on top of that, you're never told about the bad, the benefit. I guess it would still be a benefit
Yeah.
of power, war. You're never told about that. It's only, hey, drought areas.
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
grow food in
It's
these
like-
areas that never grow food before.
It's like keywords.
Yeah.
They were doing it then. Now it's about fucking faggots and trannies. But
Well, now it's just about deception.
yeah, man, pedophiles.
Fucking sleight of hand, yeah. Don't worry about this, fuck. Look over here. Hey.
You can't. That might be too far for me.
Come here, boy.
I don't have a shirt. Damn it! Why ain't you wear a shirt? I could have pointed at it. But yeah, like essentially, what this interview to me is, hey, we've had this technology for decades. It's only gotten better, like most technology does over time. But we're only using it for good.
Yeah, we're only using it for good.
We wouldn't.
Unless we want to wipe out a town where we can mine lithium for cheap.
We didn't sign a contract with them, and now we can pay them fucking pennies on the dollar of what it should cost.
Yeah. And, murder a few thousand people and all that stuff. So,
Yeah.
Click it.
heavy stuff.
Well, the bad news is if it's a clear blue sky, it's not going to do anything at all because it only takes water vapor that's already in the air and condenses it.
Bad news.
However, for floods, for agriculture,
It only takes water vapor that's in the air.
There's always water vapor.
So if it's a clear blue sky, we can't do anything. But there's
It's always water vapors in the sky.
But
Whether
also,
there's a cloud or not.
well, so funny enough, though, that's where the dry ice comes in. Because if they can get the dry ice high enough into the super cooled air, as it falls from the super cooled air and evaporates on the way
makes it
down,
more, yes.
it creates a cloud.
that makes more sense.
And
I
shoot a laser out.
was like, how would that do? So it would cool down. Oh my God, where have they dropped it into? Let's say a hurricane. Where have they
If it's
dropped
dropping
it?
high, yeah.
Like if they dropped it,
They've been
say bottom left quadrant of the fucking hurricane, it's gonna weaken this, which means this part's stronger, so it's gonna go to the fucking west.
Yeah.
They drop it over here, granted it's spinning the opposite direction, but if this gets weaker, it's gonna stall.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, because they're getting
And dropping
hurricanes
a lot
like heat.
extra water that causes
okay, so
flooding and landslides and
let's
mass destruction.
I would like, after we watch the rest of this, I want to pull up when it was still in the Gulf, right there, about to hit. But I want to look at that radar, because when have you ever seen a hurricane's pretty tight?
Yeah.
Right. But this hurricane was pretty tight, but then it had this giant ass tail,
Yeah.
like all up to like Northern Virginia, I think.
Yeah.
That was just sitting there,
Yeah.
Yep.
right in that line. Not and then yeah, that's terrible enough. But then here comes the rest of the fucking storm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not to mention, it didn't just break up and go away. It looped back around and got more people on the way back out.
So there's a word for that, and I can't remember. It starts with that. It's like Fujidama or some shit. But there was a low pressure or high pressure or whatever. But it like did a dance with it. So hurricane here, this pressure system was bigger. But it made the hurricane go like this.
Mm-hmm.
And then it stalled.
Yeah, it stalled right there.
But I like, yeah.
Do you think that they could control it to that degree? Or do you think there was just an idea to push it?
So they were just talking about the Vietnam War.
Monsoons.
So think about where was this during the Vietnam War?
Not existent.
Didn't have.
It's like a baby that you never even thought you were going to have. The sperm ain't even made in your balls yet. So imagine they already
All
had...
to make the sperm isn't even made yet.
Right. So imagine technology that they had to be investigating.
Yeah.
Granted, maybe it's a theory when we're in Vietnam.
60 years later.
Unlimited money.
With Starlinks everywhere and abilities to do pretty much anything from any
Well,
place.
okay, but here's my thing though is,
He is autistic.
yeah, I do the points. Sorry,
Jacob is this.
I used to.
I don't know
I do
how.
this.
Yeah, but I don't know how Jacob went from this. Remember?
Yeah, he was.
You remember that? Yeah, now it's this.
Actually,
No, now it's this.
he's proper.
Bro,
He's got a kid now, so it's proper.
He's graduated. He's adult.
this
now.
is my dad figure.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I'm leaving.
No.
You can't.
We got 14 minutes.
I yelled at him today because every time I ride past this motherfucker is like, hey, George. And I'm like,
Just one.
stop fucking doing that.
One time. Just don't say my name.
No, it's not even the name. It's like when he sees me, he's got to tell me something. I could be riding by. I could be talking to him. Get on my lift and start to drive, and he's like, hey. Like,
I took a shit. I'm just letting you know.
why?
Yeah.
I don't care. Okay, go.
All right. So I didn't get to say this, and I wish I did.
This is gonna make good TikToks,
It is.
and I promise I will.
I'll upload it.
We haven't had a lot of good like short. Like
Yeah.
we have, but
Are you saying the
I
episodes
know.
have been kind of shitty?
yeah.
Well, if we
Well, they've been
some-
the last few have been very
Yeah,
personal.
if we didn't only release every third one,
Yeah.
we might be
it
okay.
might be good. Yeah.
Yeah, like porn.
Sorry.
parodies, you know.
That was supposed to come out. I was kind of in yeah.
Fucking Amber.
Or
He was in Amber.
debate episode.
We had no internet.
Hey,
Anywho's,
hey,
Starling, you just said it.
people in the mountains lost their
There we go.
houses. Okay, I don't want your fucking excuses.
anywho's,
Say it.
Colors.
what am I saying?
I don't know.
Whatever you were gonna say.
You said you wish you
Why are
said
you
this.
asking him what you were saying?
So, but the whole Starlink thing you're talking about.
Yeah.
So, there was actually a proposal from Elon Musk to.
Don't do it. Oh shit! I flashed back. Sorry.
Yeah.
It already happened.
It's okay.
Anyways, but to actually put up like hubs, Starlink hubs, so that way in situations like this, even remote areas, there would still be the ability to communicate with them. However, guess what? Two morons decided fucking against it.
Come on, Mike.
That's one of
Joe
them.
and
Now, what are we talking about?
Joe and Kamala.
Yep.
Starlink. How's that work?
Because whenever
Star Wars?
they first got into office, that was one of their
Where's
things was
Darth at?
getting more internet
Dorothy.
into people's homes
Right. Yeah.
to better connect the
Does he
U.S.
smell good?
Oh, it's a Dorothy.
Who's that? Wow. Call it Hurricane Jason. It's blowing so hard.
Wow.
It's a suck zone.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just remembered an idea that I had.
It popped in his head.
There
It
it
just went
was.
through it. But so that's my thing is like, I don't think like, especially the things that have happened here in the last couple of years that have kind of come to light, I don't think that relationship is as tight as everyone thinks it is.
Right.
I really think there's some disconnect there between. I think we have bigger concerns with fucking Bezos and the fucking Democrats than we do Elon and the fucking Democrats.
And I don't think Elon
I
knows
don't.
this shit.
I don't think so. I actually think the opposite. I think
Really?
Elon is like enemy operative. Like
Like Antichrist supposed to look like the good
he's
guy
like,
kind of
hey,
thing.
I'm good. Look at
I
me,
got autism.
Yeah.
I can't be the bad guy.
MAGA. And then he's like, fuck these guys. Because I looked into it. Part of that $90 million, not part of that, but along with that $90 million contract with
Yeah.
the government
Yeah.
for those lithium mines, Tesla was in there. Tesla had a contract with Piedmont Lithium because they need that to.
Oh, yeah.
And he's kind of stepped aside on that, but the motherfucker owns it.
Yeah.
Right.
So I like him right now, and I'm kind of pulling for him, but I'm very, very weary of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of power
And he had money.
and money. Well, sometimes it's
Money is power at this
Yeah.
point.
Like this motherfucker's got electric cars. He's got Twitter. He's got fucking
Spaceships.
how many?
SpaceX.
How many?
Exactly.
How many?
So,
He's got to have a lot.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like he's focused. He's making people focus on his ownership of X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. But most of his money is going to those spaceships.
Mm-hmm.
For what reason?
Right.
Because we can build. Everybody gets on this conspiracy theory, which it may be true, of like underground bunkers and mountains and shit for the elite. But really, is that gonna like? You're gonna live there forever? Like you're gonna grow the population there? Like no, you're
Yeah.
not. So getting off of this fucking rock is what you're gonna have to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And right now he's the only one that can really do it.
Which, so, on a separate conspiracy theory on that, and we'll get back to hurricanes. But
Oh,
I
there's
think
so
it's
many.
funny.
Oh, you gotta listen to this episode.
Yeah.
And just be like, there's so many conspiracies here. BlackRock and
So, you had the Boeing incident with the astronauts that got stranded.
Mm-hmm.
Was that really an accident? Or was that more of, let's
making
get him
Elon
up
a
there
hero.
and, yeah, we'll make him a hero. Or also, let's get these people up there. They weren't prepared to be there for that long. Let's see what it does to them.
Yeah.
They're from guinea pigs. To be like, okay, so that way later on, hey, we need to keep people in space for 6 months. Holy shit, it's going to be more like 2 years. But it's okay, we know they can handle it.
I know bone density and all that stuff is muscle mass.
Yeah.
Like the twin that went up and he stayed up there for a year, I think it was.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's not been a whole lot of people that have stayed up that long. So yeah,
Right. But then that's the thing, too, is we don't know what they were given before they went up. So, there again, being a fucking one of those higher power companies that sent them up there, God only knows what they were injected with.
same.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah. Whole different thing, but yeah. You were made to not die here.
Well, and over there, I got bitch. I got smallpox.
Did you have smoke?
It smelled so terrible when I took the plastic off too, like rotting flesh.
Yeah.
That's literally what it smelled like. They were like, we're gonna put this, and which was cool. The fucking seal they put over it. It looked like, you know, when you get a tattoo and you get that clear thing on it.
Yeah.
But-
Second skin.
Yeah, but it didn't. It was like a bubble almost. And it was this little square, but it flying to Afghanistan, and the first like month while I was there, nothing would take it off. And they were like, dude, it's gonna itch. Just don't take this off, because then it would have spread, obviously. But
Yeah.
when it was finally time, like you could see it built and it popped, because that's what it does. And when it was finally time to take it off, it really smelled like just rotting flesh. It was
Yeah.
That's kind of what it was doing.
I can't
Literally.
imagine if it was all over my body.
I mean,
All right, let's finish the. Hey, in case we forgot,
20 seconds.
in this fucking goddamn 15-minute spiel about all this other shit. We're talking about HAARP right now.
Yeah. Weather control.
Farmers, for people planning wedding parties,
Good,
football
good,
games,
good.
you name
Don't
it,
think about the
outdoor
bad.
events and agriculture and flooding and even hurricanes. All of them could be subject to weather modification.
Incredibly interesting, Professor Michio Kaku.
thank
So-
you, Minchu Kaki.
So, how long was that?
2 minutes 43 seconds.
So, 2 minutes and 43 seconds of talking about how this could be, well, we'll say 2 minutes and 33 seconds talking about how this could be used to benefit humanity. And 10 seconds, right when we're about to fucking cut you off, of,
Well, were you cut off because you said those
oh,
things?
it's very possible, 10 seconds of hurricanes, flooding. What happened to
Weather modification.
last week?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not saying, again, I'm not buying into that conspiracy right now, but if it's possible and all these other things are happening and BlackRock and all that stuff, man, it's awful
Hang
coincidental.
on, before are you doing the
Path. Yeah.
Well, I want to look at the radar.
Let us know what you guys think, because I'm always interested to hear what everybody has to
Before
say about
landfall.
this stuff that we talk about. So, if you've had any experience in this, or maybe you work for BlackRock somewhere along the way, you can tell us a little bit
They
about
can't
it.
tell us shit.
I mean, tell us about your experiences.
So-
for Tesla or something like that, would be nice.
Can you do a new tab before we look at this?
Yeah.
Can we look at what, say, Hugo looked like?
Now, storm surge, and again, the coast where my dad lives, they get this a lot. So they already
Yeah.
prepared for it. They know it's coming. They board up everything. I mean, we don't see this kind of weather here.
So
Not like this.
I'll tell you this: the last time that anything anywhere close to this happened in the mountains around here was over 100 years ago, and it was not even it was not on this scale.
No.
But so they don't even like who needs flood insurance? We live in the fucking mountains,
Right.
Just a radar.
All right.
When we were tracking this, I remember before it even hit landfall, we were like, oh, Florida's going to get wiped.
So that's normal, right? So we got a little bit up here. Is it
Yeah.
up? Is it up on the screen?
Hey, hold on.
Sorry.
Here you go.
So we got a little bit coming up north, right? Like up in the path, I guess.
This
you would
was
say.
Hugo. Yeah.
This
So-
is Hugo.
This is normal right here. The path behind the storm where it's coming from, yeah, it's drawing shit in. That's what it normally does. You got a little bit before coming in before you go, but
Yeah, obviously the eye's
Really?
coming in right
I
there
was
at
gonna say,
Charleston.
a very defined eye. If you watch the one that just happened, that eye was all over the place.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it was dancing almost.
So funny enough, I'd like to point this out. So it hit landfall like this. So everything got wrecked September 22nd, 1989.
oh, I got something better. I still haven't told you mine. That you guys don't know, but I want. So give me this image. So we see it drawing from down here, right? Mm-hmm. From behind it.
Yes.
Right, so
Can't see the tail.
So when this was coming in, you knew when the rain hit you,
Yeah.
it was about there.
Right.
Right.
Now I want to see. So Helene would be like right here if we were.
If we could overlay them.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
I want you to see in front of Helene. It's not drawing from behind it, but it's almost projecting outward.
let's see which one I want to hit.
It's almost being pulled as opposed to being pushed.
Get out here. No, stop. I don't care.
We're tech savvy here on the show. We're very professional.
Yeah, because hey, this is on the fly shit. Leave me alone. Fuck you.
I was bragging on you for a second there.
Kind of.
if we can even find it now. That's the thing, man. Like,
Yeah. That's a crazy thing to even say, because what was it?
Alright,
A
so there
week
you go.
after Trump got shot, we couldn't find any video of Trump getting shot.
so look, see, if you look at this one, we all know which way the storm's traveling.
Yes.
The it's not drawing necessarily anything from behind it.
No.
People are gonna be like, "Oh, well, it's hitting land." But if you go northeast here,
Because let me grab this other image. Alright, so here is. So here's when it was still building. It was coming off the
yes,
Gulf of Mexico.
look at how much is above this,
Yeah.
and that got massive, and it connected to this hurricane.
It did.
All of that up there connected to this hurricane, and there was just a column from the Gulf of Mexico to fucking Northern Virginia, and it just sat there while the hurricane was spinning.
Yeah, because this tail right here that's currently sitting in South Carolina and in Georgia was what came up and basically stopped right over top of us.
And
From us
then
stretching to West
came the
Virginia.
hurricane.
And then this came right in behind it and hit it.
Yeah, because Friday was nothing but just rain. And then,
Yeah, well, Thursday was too.
right. And then Friday night is when the wind started to pick up for us.
Yep.
And then we woke up, the power was out, and pretty much everything was destroyed. Trees down. I mean, neighbors have giant trees down in their yards. And that's just what we got now. If you've seen the pictures of the videos of Asheville, right?
Asheville,
Morganton, obviously in the mountains up there, they've got way worse than we did.
So I want to end it with this crazy fact that you guys don't know. Before we do that, so I need to send it to you. I don't want you to look at it because I want real reaction,
Okay.
and I need to know how to put it up there. But
Okay.
before we do that, I want you to look at when Helene hit land.
Like what day, what time?
Not even time, just day.
Which day? Is it Thursday? Wednesday? 21st. 20.
Bro, this fucked me up. It doesn't matter what time. Give me a date. September 26th.
Yep. September 26th. Yep. Okay.
All right, so
Can you Google it or
now I got it. Yeah,
you got it?
yeah, I got it. Don't you fucking
I'm
look.
not gonna look. I just don't know how to get it over here.
Right. I'm
was
well. I'm
Thursday.
gonna send it to you. I'm gonna click on
That's
it.
when it landed in Florida, is that what
Okay.
you said? Thursday the 26th. Okay.
Don't you Google.
I'm just on my calendar.
Alright, so we'll do it this way.
I'm just trying to get a timeline here.
Hey everybody, here's my Facebook.
Because we saw some rain on the 26th. That was Thursday. We were leaving work and it started to pour.
Alright, so there is the messenger pulled up. So if you send it to us, turn your phone over.
I will look at,
Turn it over.
but I need a timeline.
Turn it over.
Why? I can't look at it unless I open it.
Says-
Always listen, George.
Exactly.
I was listening. There was Jason saying it though. I didn't listen.
So
to
is
Jason.
this straight to you? Is that what I'm doing? No, the group. Okay,
The group,
gotcha,
yeah.
gotcha.
So we can also look at it later.
Don't look. Don't look. Don't look. So how do I make
Stop
that?
looking at me. It's
Do
weird.
I just click on it and it'll pull
Look
up?
at- yeah.
Don't look. I see you looking.
All right. I want you.
Eyeballs.
I want you both to look at this.
Can I look at my phone now?
No.
Oh, shit. Is this up on here now?
Let me double check, but I'm pretty sure. Yes, it's there. Ah, Hurricane Helene,
Yeah. What year?
1958.
What date did it hit? And what state did it impact?
In the United States East Coast, Category 4 intensity, September 26th.
Category 4.
The intense hurricane came within 10 miles of Cape Fear, North Carolina, before recurving out to sea.
So, we had the same exact storm 66 years to the day.
Wow.
Granted, not same path, not same path, same exact name.
Wow. Despite not making landfall in North Carolina, its close proximity to land caused extensive damage across the United States East Coast.
So basically, it rolled up and said, "I'll just sit here for a second and go back out."
Yeah. Because they
Yeah.
missed.
Which was the same thing that and then rolled up to
Sandy.
Nova Scotia. Yep, it's the
Sandy.
same one that came, sat on us for a minute, and then went back out, and then came back and devastated New York.
Sandy was nuts.
Yeah.
Like this one is a little wild, but Sandy hit a fucking blizzard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the way in, yeah.
They called it a superstorm, is what they called it.
Yeah.
But what the fuck?
Yeah. Same name.
I see. So this.
Same day.
That's
Yeah.
creepy.
Oh, I don't know what's I'm up to.
It was the same name, right?
Yes.
That's what I
It's
saw.
spelled
I saw that,
exactly
yeah.
the fucking same.
All right.
Wow. Like, what do you make of that? Like, is it that? Granted, I know that long ago, but were we just not? We were just talking about Vietnam, right? When they had this, where they were experimenting with this technology.
Mm-hmm.
So there's like, I'm sure we could look into it, which would be a fun episode. But like numerology, the fucking meanings behind names and dates and shit. Like, why at 66?
Yeah. Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
926. Like, what does that mean? Shit. Like, that'd be cool to fucking collaborate with someone who's like a numerology expert, or fucking, you ain't gotta be an expert, but you know some shit. I don't know a fucking thing. I know 111's good. But like, I don't know. I saw that and I was like,
Yeah, that's.
"Are you fucking for it? Is it the same hurricane? Did we jump timelines and
Mandela affected it.
well, like, I don't know.
Or was this like?
I don't know words real good.
Or was this trial number 2?
Helen 2.0.
Or is that where it began and they've
Perfected it to
Yeah.
the point where they can put it wherever they want.
yep.
That's what I was thinking.
And, you know, fucking folks that, like, okay, again, conspiracy theory, whatever. They like, there's meaning and dates and shit to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the same name, the same day, different location, but they were like, hey, haha, we got it in the right spot this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dun dun dun. I'm spent on that. That's wow.
Like, is it a coincidence though? Like that I guess that would be my question to you two. Same day, same impact, state-wise,
Same
as
size.
far as
Yeah.
big impact. Like, because, like you said, North Carolina, most impacted. Then it went up to Nova Scotia. Its path is more of a sandy path,
Yeah.
but it's impacting the opposite side of North Carolina on the same day, same category.
Same name.
Like, what?
Come on.
Yeah, I got nothing. I would
yeah,
be,
that's.
if somebody were like, how do I explain this?
Yeah, I can't.
Like everybody's gonna say, oh, coincidence.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's
same day, same name.
same
Come on.
size. So yeah, that's.
Size.
Never mind the 66.
966. Like, turn the 9 upside down, right? 92266.
Yep, 926.
92666. Right?
No, it's 58.
That was 66.
90 days when I landed.
Shut up, Amber.
Not.
Shut up, Eric. Is that your gay lover?
No, that's our sound guy for Saturday.
That's what I said.
Oh my god. Not sounding guy.
Oh, who's that?
I'm leaving.
Oh, that's the end of the episode, everybody.
He's gonna be in the wedding. You'll meet him.
Thanks for listening. Hey, and be careful out there. We know you guys are in some trouble.
Find your people.
That's right.
Make sure you're all safe together.
Yes, we love you. Who's just stop it?